Hey you guys, welcome back to our channel, Adventures of Bresney. It's just me today, again, for another makeup and mimosas. It's already it's literally 3 in the afternoon, but it's okay. Today's juice is pineapple orange guava, and Brett broke the champagne glass, so I have the party cup today. It's okay, it just means it's a lot more to drink. So, I have this cute new little outfit on, that I got this week. The only reason I'm even dressed up this much is because we have my grandpa's birthday dinner this evening. So I was like, perfect time to wear it because I have nothing else to do or nowhere else to wear it anytime soon. And I'm more than likely going to end up regretting this top because I have the wrong bra on, so sorry if you see it. Anyways, I'm gonna end up regretting this top because, it's always 100 degrees where we live and it's satin. We're going to start with the eyeshadow. I usually like to start with the eyeshadow first anyways because I don't want it to fall out on my foundation. I like to start out with some concealer on my eye just to prime it. Use this. I apparently don't have the brush that I usually use with it, and I don't want to get the others dirty or, mix the product and stuff. So, now I'm going to go in with the highlighter I'm going to use, which is my Stila 1 or whatever. I always like to put this first so that I can blend my eyeshadows onto it without it being like a hard stop. Okay. Put that to the side so I don't need to begin. Now we are going to start figuring out what kind of look we want. So, I mentioned this before, I have like 2 main palettes. Actually, these are like the only 2 eyeshadow palettes I even own, which is the Too Faced Sweet Peach and then the Madison Beer Morphe palette. It's called Channel Surfing. It's my favorite. It's honestly the only one I take anywhere with me. I don't know what to do. We're gonna go with a slightly darker look, I think. Usually I just do something kind of basic with a lot of glitter, but we shall switch today. And I think that I am going to, I'm gonna explain this. Oh, this is clean. I don't know if y'all ever saw that where people were getting one brush and they dip in the color and then just do lines and then all blend it. I've tried that before. It actually kind of works. I mean, it pretty much works. Found the brush I needed. Wasn't where I thought it would be. Anyways, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me clean off this other one. So last time I did eyeshadow, Brett was in charge of it, and we used a bunch of colors. And I obviously don't want blue mixed on that eyeball. Excuse me. Okay. I think we're gonna go for a mauve rust if that makes any sense. So going to take a smaller little brush and dip it into a dark brown that's on here. Don't ask me what the colors are. I mean, I could find out, but I really don't want to get the thing out and deal with that. So I'm just gonna get it and put it right on the end. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a slightly, excuse me, less dark of a color. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go with, it's like a orange, it's basically a rust brown. That's what it is. And it's gonna be, well, I thought it would be a little less dark. So that's the next line. That wasn't the color I remembered it being, or I didn't think this out very well. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, you know what? I should get my eyeliner out. Now I'm going to go with almost the same color, but slightly lighter, just to have, you know, that gradient effect or whatever. You know, the one thing that sucks about this is when I do it, then my lines are uneven, and so like this one I still have more space, and these ones are all big and stuff, and so I have less space. Now I'm gonna go in with a lighter mauve-y color. I mean, it's the darkest mauve in here, but it's lighter than the colors on my eye. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the lightest mauve purpley shade, which honestly you're probably barely even going to be able to see on my eye with all of these darker colors, but we're going to put it anyways. And I'm just going to fill in the rest of my eye. Now I am going to go in with a fluffier brush with that lighter purple color that I used, and I'm just going to start blending it all from the outside in. Okay, now that that's done, it looks like I have a bruise on my eye, and part of that is because this brush is a little more rough. It made my eyelids really red. So that's not good. But I'm gonna make it a little darker, so I'm gonna go back in with the darkest brown I used and just put it in a V, and then I'll go in and mostly that side is really light, but I'll put a little on this side too. Then I'm gonna go in and blend it with a different fluffy brush. So it's gonna be this bigger one. Trying to save the eyeshadow. This is not looking how I want it to. This side's just really light. I don't understand. And do it again. So what I did is I added more of the darker rust color mostly on this eye, and then I added a lighter brown on both sides. Okay, I think they might be a little more even. As good as they're getting, I'll say. I'm going to say this again because it always seems to happen every time I am filming. Please excuse the dogs. They decided to play. Now, I usually take my finger. I always put some kind of shimmer or glitter on my eye. It's usually in the oh my gosh, whatever that's called. The inner corner, or not the inner, just the inside part, and it usually fades out. Thank you, Hades. So, because of the colors we use, I can do a champagne, I can do a more pinky color, or more purple. We are going to mix, so we will get the lighter white and the pinky one. Hope it works. I like doing this with my finger because it usually does not pick up as much on the brush. Ooh, bam. Cool. We will call that done until I finish the rest of my makeup, and I will put it under my eye. But I won't need all of these. So we're going to put those up. I usually only use 3 different brushes when I'm doing my eyeshadow. Fluffy one, a smaller one, and then a little bit smaller one. I don't have much technique either, but it works out. So, put that to the side, and I will be right back. Okay. Now, because I do not want fallout, after I finish my eyeshadow, I usually go in with either some micellar water and a cotton pad. I do not have cotton pads, so a makeup wipe it is. And I go under my eye and just clean up. And then I usually can also make like a winged effect by just cleaning off that end. It'll probably be more visible when my face is not red. Do the same thing. I usually just go with the shape of my bottom lash. And here lately, every time I do this, I've been forgetting I even have, oh, it's wet. I have eyeshadow on, and then I cover it with my foundation. So then that's pointless, but we're gonna try not to do that. So that is drying. We're gonna go in with my primer. There's that. Now that you know, it's a bad idea to wear a new shirt while I'm about to put foundation on my hand, but it's okay. to go to this dinner until like 6. And drinking alcohol is not the best idea while you're hungry, but it's fine. We're just gonna go in with the foundation. I'm not gonna talk you through this as much because I did it last time and y'all saw how I did it, so. Just trying to be careful around the eyeshadow. Today I've just been doing laundry and stuff, and I actually almost forgot to start it, and Brett needed it done. You know, it's just easier for me to do it because I'm basically home all day. But I almost forgot. And my eyeshadow looks a lot more pink than I thought it would. I mean, that's fine because I'm wearing pink, but I feel like what I'm wearing is very loud. I hope my makeup isn't too much. It's fine though. Cool. That's done. My head hurts. Now, concealer. Just love how white I look. So, try not to cover my eyeshadow again. Oh, I have this one freaking pimple right under my chin that just popped up out of nowhere, and it hurts. See, that's the line I'm talking about. If only I could make a actual like winged eyeliner like that. I'm really bad at winged eyeliner. There was a one point where I kind of could do it and then I stopped doing it, and that was that. Just like putting fake eyelashes on. I could do it at one point and now I just can't. Been out of practice. Now that I have concealer done, I'm actually gonna go in, mostly so I don't forget, with the color that I want underneath my eye. Usually I kind of just do the darker brown, or like one of the second lightest colors that I put on the outside of my eye. So we'll do a little bit of the darker brown and then some of the mauve color. I think it's good enough. So, we're calling that done. Bronzer. This is gonna suck to take off later. I curled my hair this morning because I was like, why not? I haven't done it in forever, even though I had like nothing to do. well, until tonight. And it came uncurled so fast. I was like, really? This never happens. I either didn't do it long enough or the hairspray I used just was sucky. I don't know. Gosh, all I hear is Boise drinking water in the kitchen. You know, as soon as you put bronzer onto your face, I feel like it starts bringing your whole makeup together. Mostly because at first my foundation, gosh, looks really light, even though it matches like my neck and stuff because it's really light. Just brings the color back. Speaking of, you know the video with Brett and he put too much and then he put it blah 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 blah. He didn't put the bronzer or blush in the right spot, so it looked completely weird, or like I had no color at all. I was talking to my little sister. I was like, does my makeup always look that light, or is it just because of how he did it? She was like, it never looks like that. It was just him. It's like, okay, good, because it was bad. I'm gonna do the neutral blush that I have. You know, I don't know what lipstick to wear because the one I thought about, I mean, it would match my eyeshadow, but it's also a darker color. It's a little more bold, even though it's a good, like, everyday color, so I really don't know what I'm gonna wear. Because I have Snob by MAC, which is like a very light pink, almost purpley tint. Then I have Weho by Decay. That one's a very light pink, which obviously is a no. My Stila liquid one is too red. Haven't figured out how to wear that one yet to how I like it. So I haven't worn it but once. But it's a really pretty color. Blend this out a little. Dang. I'm vibing with this. Mostly all the glitter. Now, for the fun part, which is highlighter. It's like my favorite part. I think Brett's almost here, and I know as soon as he comes in, the dogs are gonna go crazy, and then it's gonna get loud, and it's gonna be before I even finish. And that's gonna be fun to edit. Or I just won't. I don't know. The last makeup in Mimosas ended up being really long. Because I was talking the entire time. So it was like, there was never a good spot to cut and like fast forward to like the finished or anything like that. And the dogs were playing. Hey, quit. So this time I'm taking a little bit different approach and being more quiet, like if I do the other side or something, maybe I can cut it down and y'all will actually watch the whole thing. I don't know. So, I don't know if I said this or not in the last one, but I've been driving Brett's car, which I like his car. It's also a stick shift, but sometimes it makes me nervous because I haven't driven one in forever. And he has a sub in the back, which is freaking lit. And yesterday I started driving it, and there's like a breaker that flips or something in it. And I was like, what's wrong with it? Like, why did it go off? I'm assuming the breaker flipped. He told me how to fix it. And I either couldn't do it, but I was partially scared I might get electrocuted, so I just didn't continue messing with it. I really doing all this work for a casual dinner with my family. I'll probably end up being the most dressed up like normal. But it's okay. It's all good. Even Brad will probably change out of his work clothes. So. I need more deodorant because I'm sweating. Go back over the arms. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my freaking hair. Like, it still has waves in it, but it's where it starts to look bad because you have no curl in it. Okay, so now to the mascara. I'm actually really bad at eyeliner, but I feel like if you wear eyeshadow that's like more dramatic, you put a small line, it just kind of, I don't know, brings a little more oomph. Okay, the card was cool. The card was full, I had to delete some stuff. Anyways. Trying to get this as best as I can considering I have no tip. There's barely enough. Good enough. Maybe if I leave it out and not remember to actually do it. Now going in with the lipstick. I think it matches well. It better because it's going to stain my lips. Well, you guys, here's the finished look, minus the hair. This looks really rough. It's not even. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you continue watching these. If you have any suggestions on what to fix and etc., please let us know in the comments. And I hope you hit that like and subscribe button. Bye.